basic training programs of military and law enforcement agencies to find out what it takes to join the ranks of those willing to make the sacrifice to protect and serve their country.
158, 157, 156, 155, 154, 153, everybody else is here!
Open your mouth, man. Keep going. Don't tell you to stop.
This is Coast Guard Boot Camp. Before they get to serve in the United States Coast Guard, all recruits have to graduate from the Coast Guard's 8-week basic training program.
Get louder than that! Oh my God! Get away from me! Oh my God!
It's not easy. There's a reason the program is designed the way it is. We have people from all walks of life that come here. It is a small portion of the youth of this nation that are at least attempting to raise their hand and do something bigger than themselves.
Oh, you're doing it wrong, man.
What's wrong with action figures?
Nothing. Capital One Shopping instantly searches for available coupon codes and automatically applies them.
Whoa.
I look good in miniature. Capital One Shopping.
What's in your wallet?
Basic training happens here at United States Coast Guard Training Center Cape May, located at the southernmost point of New Jersey. But before they get to Cape May, all incoming recruits report to the USO lounge at the Philadelphia airport.
Afford school, so this kind of seemed like my only option to do this without accruing a large amount of debt. So
I'm most nervous about honestly just the yelling, something you just don't get used to as a day-to-day life as a civilian. So
this is the last non-stressful meeting you're going to have for the next several weeks. It's a learning experience. Their teaching methods are just a tad different than what you're used to. They're going to walk into a world that's very different for them. It's going to be very intense, so that when they go out into the fleet, stations, and cutters, that they're ready to help and ready to perform.
The incoming recruits enjoy what little downtime they have left before they line up and head to the bus that will drive them to Cape May.
Okay, Coast Guard, tough 8 weeks ahead of you. What's the motto of the Coast Guard? Semper Paratus. I can't hear you! Semper Paratus! All right.
The motto of the Coast Guard is Semper Paratus. It means always ready. These new recruits have about 2 hours to get ready for what happens the second their bus ride is over.
Obviously, there's a shock and awe factor to it. Kind of everything goes haywire for a little bit. While we do need to instill that little bit of fear and sense of urgency in them that evening,
Yes, sir!
the main goal is get them in the building and get them processed and get the paperwork where it needs to go and get them in the rack.
Do it now, aye aye!
Yes, sir!
The first incarnation of the Coast Guard was born in 1790. Secretary of the Treasury is to construct a fleet of 10 large ships, or cutters, intended to enforce tariffs on vessels entering U.S. ports. In 1915, the U.S. Revenue Cutter Service merged with the U.S. Life-Saving Service to form what we know today as the United States Coast Guard. Since then, the Coast Guard has been involved in every major United States military conflict. Today, the Coast Guard has more than 40,000 men and women on active duty, and over 30,000 more serving in reserve and auxiliary capacities. And it all begins here. On a cold week in November, we spent 4 days at Training Center Cape May, allowing us to observe different companies at various stages of the 8-week boot camp.
Boot camp itself, it is whatever you make it. You do what you're told, yes sir, no sir, aye sir, and it's as simple as that.
First, the new recruits are
Don't you
issued.
hate it when that happens to you? When it does, you need this and this and this. When it happens to me, I always know where to go. When you've got professionals on your side, your problems don't stand a chance. What are you waiting for? Contact them today and let them take care of your problems.
Finally, there's a 1.5-mile run. Male recruits have 14 minutes to finish the run. Female recruits have 17 minutes. Not every recruit passes on their first try, but they do get another chance.
You have 5 minutes to finish this test. Most of you should finish in less than 3 minutes.
All Coast Guard recruits have to pass a 3-part swimming test.
It's up the edge.
First, jumping into the pool from a 6-foot platform.
Step off.
Then, a 100-meter swim. And last, they have to tread water for 5 minutes. Coast Guard recruits don't have to be expert swimmers. Remedial swimmers are allowed to wear flotation devices. After all of this physical exertion, the recruits have undoubtedly worked up an appetite, which means it's time for lunch, or as it's known at Cape May, chow. But chow isn't a time for relaxation or chatting with your fellow recruits.
What is it?
In fact, it's the complete opposite.
Let's go. Move your feet. How about you move a little faster, man? No, get out. That's not where you sit. That's not where you sit. You have someone right there telling you where to go.
This should be one of the most relaxing times they have, you would think, but that is when all eyes are on them.
You're not special, and you didn't shave last night like we told you. A razor never touched your face. As soon as you get back from medical, I am taking you in there and ensuring that you shave.
You probably think that you get a little break from the company commanders, but when you go to your seats, the company commanders are staring you down and they're asking you questions.
Tell me about a Class Bravo fire. Who was Alex Haley? Tell me about Commodore Bertov.
Before they can eat, recruits are randomly stopped by company commanders and tested on required Coast Guard knowledge.
Go away, Davis.
Recruits who answer correctly are allowed to pass and eat their meals.
Carry on. Tell me about Douglas Monroe. It's not on the deck. Start writing. Aye, Petty Officer Crew. Start writing. Start writing. Start writing.
Those who fail to answer correctly are ordered to document their mistakes on a performance tracker, which is collected and reviewed every day by their company commanders.
It just goes to show you that there is no downtime in basic training.
Who the freak are you?
It's a sense of urgency in everything we do.
Sign the company out of the gallery.
And it really, all at the end of the day, is there to assist the recruits and keep them sharp.
Carry on.
You don't respond to carry on.
With the Capital One Venture Card, you earn unlimited double miles everywhere.
But where can we use them?
You can use them on any travel purchase, not just some travel purchases.
Venture gets a gold star.
What's in your wallet?
And as boot camp goes on, it doesn't get any easier outside the galley.
We're going outside to play some games because of some stuff that you did.
If an individual recruit makes a mistake in boot camp, the entire company pays for it.
So this is what I don't understand. I don't understand why we're in week 06. We still have gear drift in our damn squad bays. We still can't push in the hooks on our freaking racks, our laundry hooks. We're being lazy, Sierra, aren't we? I'm glad you agree. Fire, fire, fire.
Greetings, fellow Ambazonians. Greetings, warriors. Greetings, the never again generation. Greetings to this generation that has says, we are not handing this battle to our children. We will fight for our children. The Mooners, the Funchas, they fought for us. They handed us the baton. Now, we will not hand this baton to our children. We will hand our children victory. You are welcome to the defense briefing of the Department of Self-Defense and Security of the Federal Republic of Amazonia under His Excellency, Dr. Samuel Komesako, the Commander-in-Chief himself. It has been a wonderful week. Sorry, I want to apologize. I was not there last week. But I think it has been a wonderful week, a very eventful week. So many, lots and lots have happened. La Republique is totally defeated. They are defeated. They know it. What is hanging is dirty pride. I want to thank you watching me, and please share this show. I want to thank you watching me for your resilience. I want to thank you watching me for your contribution. Let me tell you something. Just the fact that you are watching me, it's a big contribution to this revolution. Because each time those who are on ground zero, when they click and they see defense briefing, they see 200 people watching, 300, 400 watching. It means we are still interested. We are still motivated. We are still willing, and we will fight till the end. We have a dynamic team. The Secretary of State for Self-Defense and Security, Dr. Zama, and the spokesperson, the no-nonsense Comrade Lakmi. They'll be joining me soon. Please, just hit the share button. We have plenty today. From Bui, the visits of some colonial intruders in our land, their mission, both in the equatorial zone and in the midland, the savannah zone. What took them from their comfort zone into our land? We are going to discuss that. And above all, the plans of La Republique. The plans of La Republique to slaughter young people. I mean young people. We are going to discuss that. I think on Wednesday, my birthday, I made a live show and I said a lot. So please, if you have not watched that show, maybe after this you can click on my page on PaulNilong. You watch it, you get the information, and you share, even though we are still going to discuss it here. And I want to use this opportunity to thank all those who took their time to wish me a happy birthday on my 43rd birthday. I want to thank everybody. It's been wonderful, the grace of God, to give me 43 years. It's been, I think, the grace. So I want to thank you all, those who wrote on my page, those who wrote everywhere. Please, I use this opportunity on the national television to salute you, to say thank you. I want to thank Comrade Oben, our Undersecretary, for the wonderful work, for the sacrifice, the patience. They set up everything. Sir, I call you a cafe there. I thank the communication department, Secretary Chris, Dr. Ngwaimbe. I mean, everybody in that department. I don't want to call more names. Everybody in that department. Thank all the activists, everybody. It's wonderful. So please, I'll be going for a short break while we prepare the background, while we do some last minute touches with the team behind. Please continue to share. It is going to more tough for PG. Una hear wetin happen for Kumbo, wey Boy Warriors do today now. Make man no shake. Toride. Una hear the one wey happen for Ikumbe. Toride. Make man no shake. That 15 wey Field Marshal no pity put over down. It don't make La Republic don't craze. Please, we have much to discuss today. Their sacred plans, 1st October celebration, plenty and plenty and plenty. Stay tuned, please. As I sign out, continue to click. Click, click, click until we get at least 1,000 people for this broadcast. Thank you.
Ambazonia.
Commanders say fire, fire, fire. It often means they're about to get smoked.
Find some real estate.
The smoke sessions, if you will, are the physical exertion of energy to reinstill to them that what they were doing was not the correct thing.
Stop anticipating my command. We'll just keep playing this game until you get louder. Straight out in front of you. I was walking through their squad bays. Their racks weren't made properly. Just little minute attention to detail things that they should know as Week 06 recruits, and so they got punished for it.
Getting smoked it's rough. It's hard to push through sometimes, but at the end of it, you feel better because you made it through. You feel like it makes you stronger.
Get on the deck!
Oh, did we lose count? Do we need to start over? Just push-up. Usually in this week of training, we don't really discipline them as much, but we still have to uphold standards, and if they're not meeting those standards, then that's when we use these tools. Have we had enough? We need to be just as tough as the Marines, the Army, the Air Force, and the Navy. So we have to also be held up to that standard as well.
Minute 2-6 probation on the quarterdeck.
Recruits who don't meet the standards of their company commanders are put on probation, which is signified by wearing a red belt.
Are you even using your brain press?
You get put on probation when you're like falling behind the company, you have like an attitude problem. You wear a red belt that says, I need special attention, I need extra help, I need you to put the spotlight on me for a couple days.
The number one most important thing for every Ambazonian to do right now is to draft. Draft and draft and draft. People of Ambazonia, draft. The number one most important thing for every Ambazonian to do right now is to draft. Draft and draft and draft. People of Ambazonia, draft.
As a team and as a cohesive unit.
When we filmed this, these recruits were completely unsupervised and weren't being ordered by their company commanders.
Get over here, Wentler! Get over here, Wentler! I don't understand why the hell everyone is counting but you. And then you cross that threshold when I can see you, then you start doing the right thing. Get over here. Get over here. Get over here. Chair sit. Chair sit. Feet shoulder width apart right now. Doing the right thing even when no one's looking. Say it, you.
Doing the right thing when no one's looking!
Louder.
Doing the right thing when no one's looking!
Louder.
Doing the right thing when no one's looking!
Louder.
Doing the right thing when no one's looking! Doing the right thing when no one's looking! Doing the right thing when no one's looking! Doing the right thing when no one's looking!
Shut your mouth.
I'm
So take it. Tell me exactly why. Why you think it's okay to do whatever the hell you want, and then someone sees you, and then oop, wake up, time for me to start doing the right thing. Not good to go. Not good to go.
I'm really good!
Get upright.
I'm really good!
Fly away from me.
I'm really good!
Oh, you're doing it wrong, man.
What's wrong with action figures?
Nothing. Capital One Shopping instantly searches for available coupon codes and automatically applies.
Whoa.
I look good in miniature. Capital One Shopping.
What's in your wallet?
In addition to undergoing intense physical and psychological challenges, the recruits actually spend the bulk of their time in the classroom.
The Coast Guard basic training is heavy in academics. It's almost, we use the term sometimes that it's like drinking information through a fire hose.
Recruits are trained to fight fires. This so-called wet room is used to simulate a fire on a Coast Guard cutter, giving the recruits a realistic firefighting scenario. The recruits are trained in marksmanship and seamanship.
We're gonna practice on our knots right now, so everybody get your landers out really quick.
While filming in this class,
Come up through.
one recruit gestured towards our camera. An officer spotted this, and while the recruit
Ambazonia, pledge our loyalty. Presence to our Savior who granted us the freedom. Our legends to the hero who brought along the Diablo. Glory to glory, we rise and never to fall. Here in our nation, flowing with earth and holy. Glory, glory, glory to the Father for making you a nation, a joy forevermore. Ambazonia, land of freedom, you shall live in plenty, meeting our need. And your children shall be like the stars above. The Most High God being the watchman of this nation. Ambazonia, land of freedom, you shall live in plenty, meeting our need. And your children shall be like the stars above. The Most High God being the watchman of this nation.
You want to definitely put it down, but let me advise you, do not put it down because you will be holding the water bottle up for a longer period of time.
Taking a nice little break, Yelton. Taking a nice little break, Yelton.
Welcome back. Yeah, I think the SOS have a small technical issue, but we'll be going with Comrade Langmi. Comrade Langmi, if you are there, you indicate and we bring you on. Is Comrade Langmi there?
Yeah, good afternoon, Comrade Paul. Good afternoon, fellow Ambazonians and viewers around the world. Thank you for coming on board this afternoon for us to share idea of what transpired during the week in Ambazonia. We know we have been defending our homeland, defending our people from the hands of the invaders, the criminals from neighboring La Republic of Cameroon. And I think so far the people of Ambazonia have spoken very clearly to the United Nations, the international community, and of course to Dictator Biya and his regime that Ambazonia has risen never to fall again. Comrade Paul, thank you for coming on board this afternoon. I salute you, Comrade Oben, for always making this program possible for us to be here and for our viewers. Fellow Ambazonians, all the kudos goes to you because you have stood up tall and strong to tell Dictator Biya that the 60 years of annexation is over. We are into this to win, not to fail. I therefore encourage all Ambazonia to come on board, to support our movement financially, to pray for our forces, to believe in our freedom, to work so hard, of course, to give a free and independent nation to our children and our children yet unborn. Comrade Paul, you saw what happened in Ambazonia or across the land. You saw the action in Buyo. You saw the action in Mezam. You saw the action in Meme County. You saw the action in Bui County this morning. You saw the action in other counties like Fako. All this action put together is a message. It's a clear message to Dictator Biya that we are into this to win. Doubting Thomases can continue to doubt, but doubt at your own highest risk. We have advised the E-trained soldiers from neighboring La Republic of Cameroon to drop their weapon now, or we will drop them dead. Let me take this all over again. This is not about propaganda. This is not about threatening Ambazonia with Second World War military tanks. This is not about threatening Ambazonia with helicopter gunship. This is about reaction. This is about our independence. This is about freedom. We are not joking around. We have advised the forces of neighboring Republic of Cameroon to drop their weapons, or we will drop them dead. Drop your weapons now, or we will drop you dead. Don't be deceived by criminals like Brigadier General Carl Odonto Valerie. Don't be deceived by criminals like Mr. Betty Asomo. Do the action. Don't threaten us, because we will do the action. We have defense briefing, and we are going to give you details, not propaganda, details of what happened in Ambazonia. 4 armored vehicles destroyed, chartered during the week in Ambazonia. You can do the math for yourself. 1 armored vehicle is about 500 million colonial currency, CFA. The 4 armored car is 2 billion. This is money that Dictator Biya could have used to provide good drinking water to his citizens. This is money that Dictator Biya could have used to improve the standard of living of his people. We have thousands of his soldiers defecting. They are doing the right thing. Those who are still deceived to come to Ambazonia, before you pack your luggages to come to Ambazonia, please sign your will. Write your will, because we will drop you dead. The Ambazonia National Self-Defense Council got a message for you. Come to Ambazonia at your own highest risk, or drop your weapon right now as I speak to save your life and to stop the sorrow and pain that you will put on your family after we must have killed you in Ambazonia. Drop your weapon now. Dictator Biya is a failure. Betty Asomo is a failure. Brigadier General Carl Valerie is a failure. You all saw what the priests in neighboring Republic of Cameroon said. You heard him. Let Betty Asomo send his children. Let Dictator Biya send his children. Let Brigadier General Carl Valerie send his children to the battlefront. They keep sending children of poor people in neighboring Republic of Cameroon to come and die. It is time for them to come to the battlefield. When we say an Amazonian general or field marshal is fighting, they fight at the war front. Field Marshal No Pity is fighting at the war front. Field Marshal Oliver, Field Marshal of Libya, is fighting at the war front. Field Marshal Okoro is at the war front. Major General Grandpa is at the war front. All the great Ambazonian restoration forces, they don't sit in their offices to send out empty threat of helicopter gunship, empty threat of outdated military tanks being sent to Ambazonia, empty threat of sending 1,000 La Republic of Cameroon trained soldiers into Ambazonia. That's not what motivates us. What motivates Ambazonia, what motivates me every day, what motivates Comrade Paul, Comrade Oben, and the 8 million Ambazonia is our freedom. And that freedom must come. That freedom must come. Dictator Biya should know this. United Nations should know this. France should know this. Neighboring Nigeria should know this. Enablers like Kawa Yannick should know this. Our freedom must come. God bless you all. Stay tuned for the defense briefing of September 25th, 2021. Over to you, Comrade Paul.
You always bring us, I don't know, hard feelings when you talk. You make me. You always carry me up when I hear your voice on the audios you make. You carry me up. You know, when it started, it was one for all for one, and we will remain till we get to Boya. One for all for one. Thank you very much. Before we go into the issues of the day, we talk something about the Antonio Guterres lockdown. Spokesman, so far so good. We appreciate all the localities, the LGAs that are putting total force. We thank our people on the ground who are sacrificing everything to show the international community that La République has been dislodged. That bond has been separated. That bond has been destroyed. That yoke of slavery has been destroyed. That no matter how we suffer, we have one aim: getting to Boya on time. I want to thank everybody on ground zero, all the localities, all the LGAs enforcing Antonio Guterres lockdown to the fullest. And I also want to thank the interim government. I want to thank our president, Dr. Sako, for giving our people the weekends for intercity, not even intercity, inside the city turn around. That let there be movement from Friday to Sunday inside the city, inside the village. No interurban movement. I think that law was strict and it is strictly observed. Any movement from one city to the other is at your own risk. You know, we don't need to emphasize that. So we say it continues from Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I think Thursday is the first, which is it is automatic. And then Friday, the orders will come out for our borders to be open. And a message to all enablers: don't think you are defying the interim government. You are defying the people of Ambazonia. You are defying the orders. You are defying the sweat, the blood of our people, of our brave warriors. You are defying their blood. And I say this without mixing word. You pay for it. Because any disobedience means you are working with La République. Automatically means you are a spy to La République. And we will deal you as accordingly. As we deal with La République, so we will deal with their spies. I say this without mixing words. If you think those who have died is for you to defy a lockdown order, okay, go ahead. If A defies and you say you are B, you want to defy, what will happen for Kaka, it will happen for Coffee. So anyone listening to me and you are on ground zero, you are defying lockdown orders. Be ready to pay the price. Be ready to pay the price. We are defending our territory and we will defend this territory till we get to Boya. We see all their small maneuvers, all their small audios coming that people should not obey lockdowns whatsoever. Now for last fight, we will know who be actor. We are at war and we are serious with it. Comrade Langme, any observation about the lockdown, the Antonio Guterres lockdown, before we go into the defense, into the briefing proper? Please hit button. Hit button.
Thank you, Comrade Paul. Thank you for your service to the people of Ambazonia. I'm glad you are here today. The lockdown is successful, very, very successful. And that is a message. You have said it all. When we impose lockdown, we have a lot of reason for it to be imposed. This lockdown was very, very important and necessary for us to impose it on our people. Of course, this government belongs to the people. It is the people's lockdown. The people of Ambazonia ask for this lockdown to be imposed for a reason, to tell Mr. Guterres that the people of Ambazonia controls their land. I'm sure he has seen it. La République du Cameroon always have this mind game. United Nations General Assembly started the very day that Slave Master Prime Minister went to the Southern Zone for whatever reason, I don't know, but he went there, he paid glutton criminals, he paid CPDM glutton criminals to come and welcome him at the Mongo. There was a reason for that. There was a reason for that, to send the videos to United Nations that everything is normal in Ambazonia. The defense minister of neighboring La République du Cameroon went to Bamenda the next day. There was a reason for that. So every step La République is taking, we know it before they take it. So when we tell our people to stay indoors, to tell Mr. Guterres and the rest of the world that you control your land, some people were arguing. And they were arguing and sending out audios without coming up with an alternative measures or alternative method to tell the people of the world that we are in control of our land. They always say, no pain, no gain. When we don't suffer today to gain our total freedom, you will continue to live in bondage forever. The people of Ambazonia should know this. If we don't fight now hard enough to free homeland, you will live in bondage forever. Dictatorship will continue to rape our mothers. Dictatorship will continue to rape our natural resources. Dictatorship's forces will continue to exploit our land at their own advantage. So the lockdown was for the United Nations to know that we Ambazonians control our land. Other reason for the lockdown is best understood by those who understand what we are here, what we are doing here. When we say go indoors, we are trying to avoid civilian casualties. You saw what happened in Sabga. That mission was meant for Bamenda Center. And we are there putting all the plans together to hit on our targets in Mezan County. All their effort is to go to Ngokutunja to search and kill Field Marshal Nopiti. All their interest is to go to Bui County to kill innocent civilians. We are guerrilla fighters. We hit anywhere we like to hit. Our target is Mezam County, Bamenda, the main city, of course. That is our goal. We are fighting towards the capital. We are not fighting to stay back home. We are heading towards Buea. So when you go and kill civilians in Gokutunja County, in Bui County, don't think you are fighting the war. You have killed Mama Api. You have committed gross genocide in Gabu, in Donga Mountain County. You have killed in Big Babanki. You have killed in Babanki. You have killed in Ekona. You have killed some of the bravest Amazonian restoration fighters. Yet, our actions against your ill-trained forces have intensified. That should be a clue to you that we mean business. If Mr. Betty Asomo and Brigadier General Carl Valerie are into this for propaganda, the ARF, the Ambazonia Restoration Forces, the ANSC, this interim government, we are not for propaganda. We know very well they have turned Dictator Bia's criminals, people like Mr. Paul Atanganji, people like Proconsul Lele Lafrique, they have turned the Ambazonia revolution a business. They keep coming up with strategies, tactics that never succeed. They keep coming up with strategies every day. Yet, Ambazonians are winning the war. We have won the war already. They keep changing tactics. You know why you are not succeeding? You know why your forces keep falling in Ambazonia like flies? You know why Ambazonia are so determined to see their homeland free? It is because truth will always conquer. Dictator Bia has fed our people with lies for 60 years. He has fed his people with lies for 60 years. Yet, in the 21st century, we have people still aligning with him. What a shame. What a shame. But this generation, this never again generation, we have reason never to fall again. Homeland must be free. When we say lockdown, please respect the law. Lockdown is a law. Lockdown is a federal law. Disrespect it at your own highest risk. We have a plan for Victoria. We have a plan for Boya. We have a plan for every cities in Ambazonia that continue to undermine the quest for our freedom. Don't blame us. Blame yourself when it will happen.
Thank you very much, Comrade Langme. Please just take a dive at the forum. We have a message for you at the forum, please. Our viewers are a little bit worried about your your countenance. Please, it is a war. We have personal lives to live, and sometimes we are hit by a lot of work, so many things. So please, Comrade Langme still remains the same. Don't bother about his countenance. He still remains Comrade Langme that you know. He's bouncing back, and he will do something better. Please, he's human. He's tired, and I think I remember last week our SOS2 was a little bit tired, sacrificing the work he's doing. He's a medical doctor, and going through all a day, then sit on this set is not easy. So please bear with us, viewers. Bear with us. Continue to hit your share button, please. Hit your share button. It is not easy. We need to thank Comrade Langme for his sacrifice. What he goes through during the day, his own work, making audios, texting, doing this, attending meetings, and then coming again live is not easy sometimes. So please, Comrade Langme, we thank you for your services. We thank you, and we will always thank you. The people of Ambazonia will always appreciate. So I want to talk a little bit about this colonial visit. La République, let me repeat this to you, listening to me. You make 20, 30, 40 high-level security meetings. It is only Betty Asomo that came. We are waiting for General. You will dig the bones of late General Tato to come up and fight. You will call, you will retire General Semenge. You will bring them. But I want to tell you that you don't know who you are fighting. Yesterday, you used to see our warriors. Today, you will not see them. You are fighting the invincible warriors of Ambazonia. You will not see them, but you will only see when you see an Ambazonia warrior, the next thing you see a Kema. I want to assure every La Republic soldier coming into our land, Betty Asomo, you have not even started visiting. I see you people making drill in Bafusan. That is just, you have not even started. You were only doing the drill with the one remaining helicopter that you have. When we will bring that helicopter down, we'll see what you will use. Betty Asomo, you have not. The whole of Quartier General will come and into Ambazonia for an emergency meeting. But I want to tell you, any soldier, any bee that step his or her feet in Ambazonia, by the time you see an Ambazonia warrior, the next thing you will see is a Kema. I want to assure you that. So I don't know who you are coming to fight. You are merely coming like a mosquito, screaming at night, calling for his dead. That is all. I heard today 100 disappeared. When they took the first set, they put at a particular location, I think somewhere in Kumbu. They went and deposited, dropped 100. They said by the time they came back, they never saw the other 100. That is just the beginning. I said in my live show, Dicam, I have seen your brother. I met one of your brother in France. The French government has given him 10 years asylum, 10 years as a refugee. His asylum was granted. He has been given 10 years. So please, he is now enjoying his life in France. I was with him there last week. I never just wanted to come out with him to make any show with him for matters, for reasons. But that best remained with me and him. But I want to tell you, as you are going there to die, your brothers are here enjoying. So, Betty Asomo, that is the beginning. Mr. Senior Slave Diongute, Boya is not Ambazonia. Boya is just a locality. It's the headquarter. It's the capital. It's not Ambazonia. You ended only in Boya. You have been ending only in Boya. We are waiting for you. Know where we are waiting for you. If you know that Ambazonia, you are a son of Ambazonia, make a convoy from Boya in your car to Kumba. This is a challenge that I'm challenging Yaoundé. If you know that you are controlling Ambazonia, Mr. Colonial Prime Minister, announce your convoy that you are going to Kumba from that very Boya. Just announce your convoy. Tell us that you are coming. If you get to Kumba, then we know that you control Ambazonia. If you get to Kumba, we will know that you control Ambazonia. This is a challenge that I'm giving La République Colonial Prime Minister on the national television of the Federal Republic of Ambazonia, the ABC TV. You came to Boya, you ended in Boya with house slaves. All those people were inhabitants of Boya, dressed in different traditional regalia to welcome you. If you are a man, announce your visit for Kumba. When you reach Kumba, then we know you control Ambazonia. You control Ambazonia. Your brother Betty Asomo came with a helicopter. Why did he not come with his car? We'll talk that another day. Let's go into the defense briefing of the day. Please, Comrade Langmi, in high spirit, please, can we begin the defense briefing? The week has really been long. So many happenings. No, Comrade Langmi, please, can you come on with with the briefings, please. We are humans. We need you now for your defense briefing. Please come on in.
Are you there?
Yeah, I'm there. It is time for your defense briefing. Please, can you carry us round to the four corners of Ambazonia? It has been a hectic week. We are waiting to hear the story.
Thank you, Comrade Paul. Thank you, Comrade Paul. Thank you, Ambazonian. I've learned some people are looking at my countenance. When I have anger in me, I always try to control myself. The anger in me at this point is alarming, and I need to control myself. I have learned to discipline myself. When I want to take action, I don't speak. For the past few days, you've heard of every threat that the Republic of Cameroon is trying every threat that the Republic of Cameroon is putting out there. They are threatening our civilian. I am combat ready. The Ambazonia Restoration Forces are combat ready. The people of Ambazonia are combat ready to face the Republic of Cameroon today, tomorrow, and forever. You can count on my words. When I want to take very serious action, I don't speak. I don't shout. I know most people have noticed that I speak louder in my audios. I've just read some messages saying that my countenance is low. For the past few days, I've been meditating. I pray hard. I meditate. I talk to my God because I believe if I'm calling the name of God, I have to stand on what is true and what is right. For the past few days, I am meditating for my people. I am meditating for the nation. I am meditating for our forces. I am proud to tell you this because I love my God. I love the God of Ambazonia. And I want to urge every Ambazonian to pray hard. It's not just about talking. We must win the war in the spiritual realm. And when we go to our God, when we go to our ancestors, we must go with a humble spirit. For the past few days, I am praying for Field Marshal Nopiti to be protected. His strength is from God. I'm praying for our forces back home in Gokutunja, Bui County. I'm praying for General Isubu. And I am praying for Field Marshal Okoro, Field Marshal Tenkobo, and all the great Ambazonia Restoration Forces. I am fasting for them. I am fasting for homeland to be free. My strength comes from God. The strength of Ambazonia comes from God. We stand on what is true and we will defend this truth till the last man standing. So don't look at my countenance here because the action on ground will speak more than my countenance here. I was born a warrior. I will forever remain a warrior. Don't look at my countenance. To the attention of the United Nations, the international community, the Republic of French Cameroon, and to the people of the Federal Republic of Ambazonia, I greet you all. Ambazonians are determined to fight to finish. The Federal Republic of Ambazonia must be a free and independent country, making her the 55th country in Africa. It should be noted that Dictator Biya declared this war on the armless people of the southern Cameroons. It should be noted that Dictator Biya's military are in a game of changing ill-conceived tactics and strategies to prolong this senseless war because tough La République du Cameroon terrorist soldiers and administrators like Brigadier General Cavalry, Mr. Paul Atanganji, Colonel Bankwi, and many of La République du Cameroon warmongers have turned the Ambazonian War of Independence into a business. Billions of CFA francs already squandered by these warmongers who never go to the war front, who never go to the battlefront, but send other people's children to die in a war that they will never win. Let me emphasize this. The war in Ambazonia will never be won by La République du Cameroon. What happened to Operation Clean Bamenda? Thousands, millions of francs CFA was squandered in that operation. What happened to Operation Clean Bui? What happened to the fake 48 hours ultimatum that was issued against Field Marshal Nopiti? Dear people of Ambazonia, actions speak louder than words. The success rate of the nationwide lockdown imposed by this interim government that started on September 15 is a clear message to the United Nations, of course to Mr. Guterres, France, Dictatobia, that the Ambazonian people are in total control of their nation. Ambazonian flag will be flown everywhere in Ambazonia. You can take my words for it. The defense minister of neighboring La République du Cameroon, Mr. Betty Asomo, has a new approach to kill our civilians. Basically, Mr. Asomo has no new strategy. In fact, he has no clue of the number of defected soldiers from his ill-trained military. He has no clue of the number of defected soldiers from La République du Cameroon military. Their military spokesperson, Mr. Siri Atonfak Ngumu, should tell the people of La République du Cameroon the realities of the increasing number of defected La République du Cameroon soldiers. The increasing number of those killed on the battlefield in Ambazonia, and stop faking up baseless allegations of linking the brave ARF with external groups and organizations. He should stop faking allegations that the civilian population are collaborating with the ARF and that civilians are victims of the IED. And just to point out, because of the empty threat and empty war propaganda from their Minister of Defense of a new approach, we have increased the manufacture of the IED in Ambazonia. From the last statistic that we gather at the intelligence from their own camp, we know La République du Cameroon has about 4,000 La République terrorists. We know they have about 4,000 soldiers. We have embarked on manufacturing about 4,000 IED because if it would take us to blow one terrorist with one IED, so be it. Listen to me and listen very good. There will come a point where no La République du Cameroon terrorist will step his feet in Ambazonia and just walk around freely. Mr. Siri Atonfak, his press release of number 00715/CP/MENDEF/019 of September 20th, 2021 is a complete nonsense. Mr. Siri, if you are listening to me, know your press release is absolute garbage. The press release is as fake as Dictatobia's regime itself. That press release was meant as a passport in the eyes of the international community to justify their past and future genocide on our civilian population, especially the people of Okutunja and Bui County. Mr. Kawa Yannick, is lamenting today in the hands of La République du Cameroon terrorist element. People he has worked with so hard to destroy Ambazonia. I want to tell Mr. Kawa Yannick and all known and unknown La République du Cameroon enablers that most spies and blacklegs die at the sword of their masters. Let me repeat myself on this. Mr. Kawa Yannick, we know you are in a hospital after La République du Cameroon soldiers or police officers beat you almost to death. I want to tell you, Mr. Kawa Yannick, and every other person, every other Ambazonia or people from neighboring La République du Cameroon who are trying to undermine the freedom and the independence of Ambazonia, that enablers and spies and blacklegs die at the sword of their masters. The action of the Ambazonia Restoration Forces this week across Ambazonia speak louder than empty threat and intimidation from Mr. Betty Asomo. On September 19, 2021, the Ambazonia Restoration Forces of Boyo County took down a La République du Cameroon armored vehicle, killing all the occupants. The video of this action will tell the story much more better than myself. We are not in a propaganda business here. On September 23rd, 2021, the Ambazonia Restoration Forces of Meme County put down a La République du Cameroon armored car in Ekombe, killing 6 La République du Cameroon terrorist elements. The video of this action is on the way for you to see. On September 20th, 2021, the convoy of the Colonial Senior Divisional Officer, Mr. Shamalin, was attacked by the Ambazonia Restoration Forces of Meme County. And as of now, nobody knows his situation. The video of this attack is coming soon for you to see. On September 22nd, 2021, the ARF of Mezam County disseminated a La République du Cameroon armored vehicle, killing all the occupants. The video is here for the world to see. On September 25th, 2021, which is today, of course, La République du Cameroon terrorist element bleeded seriously in Bui County. One La République du Cameroon armored vehicle was completely shattered by the invincible Bui warriors. Pictures and videos will speak louder than words. Now, when you put all this together, other action in Fako, other action in Momo, other action all over the place, all over Ambazonia, can speak for us. When you put all this action together, you see 4 La République du Cameroon armored vehicles destroyed by Ambazonia Restoration Forces during this week alone. More than 55 La République du Cameroon terrorist elements killed. Those are facts. Those are not baseless allegations or stories. Now, let's do the math for the material loss alone. One armored car costs about 500 million colonial currency. That is 500 million CFA. Therefore, 4 armored cars will cost 2 billion CFA. This is serious figure. This is money that Dictator Biya could have built good world-class hospital in Yaoundé so that he should stop going to Switzerland to treat himself for medical care. With all the war trumpet from neighboring La République du Cameroon of using helicopter gunship, of using outdated military tanks, and the deployment of 1,000 ill-trained La République du Cameroon soldiers in Ambazonia, I want to tell the people of Ambazonia not to panic. Don't panic. Pray hard. We are up to the task. Don't panic. We are up to the task. Let us contribute financially to sponsor the war. That is what we should be doing right now. Let us support the Bui warriors. Let us support Field Marshal Nopiti. Let us support Field Marshal Tenkobo. Let us support all the ARF in Mezan County. Let us fulfill our pledges of the draft. Let us pray for our great nation. Let's stick together. Remember, unity is strength. Remember, God is with us. I want to assure you, homeland must be free. The Ambazonia National Self-Defense Council is working around the clock to make sure we come up with working strategies to free homeland. And we will do that. Homeland must be free. I want to thank all of you listening to me right now, and I want you to build your faith and to believe in our freedom because God is with us. Over to you, Comrade Paul.
Thank you very much for that wonderful briefing. Please, we have always made you to understand that we don't speak propaganda when it comes to defense briefing. Whatever information you get from this program, know it has been verified and confirmed, because we have a direct communication with the action on the ground. There are some videos that we cannot show you because they are graphic. If we put them up, this Facebook and they are monitoring wizards, they will tell you that this TV will be blocked or will be suspended because of these graphic images. But I want to make you understand. We'll have some few videos that you will watch after this. But please let us get a short commercial break. Then we come back and we continue. Please, can we get a short commercial break?
Career as a Linux system administrator with an average salary of $80,000 to $120,000 a year. Dynamic Tech Academy has transformed many lives for the better through our 6-month Linux program. We are so excited to announce that we are adding DevOps course and Red Hat certification at no charge, which will make students more competitive. Over 80% of our students have no prior IT background, yet vast majority of alumni land jobs in 3 to 6 months after they start applying. Our ultimate goal is to reach 100% student employment, so we work with every student until he or she gets a job. Upon successful completion of the course, we will provide resume building, interview preparation, and job placement assistance. With the Linux course, you get more than 300 hours of in-depth training, and you get to learn from experienced instructors. By the end of the program, our students can be Red Hat certified if they choose. Our alumni work in companies, both government and private companies in the USA, Canada, and even Europe. Want to learn more about the program? You can contact us at info@dynamicdmv.com, or you can call us at 240-604-9505, or you can call us at 240-423-7865. And you can also visit us at www.dynamictechdmv.com. If you are interested in online classes, please register on our website. That's once again www.dynamictechdmv.com.
I don't know. Can we get one of the videos from Bowie this morning? Can we just get one of the videos from Bowie? Then we continue the show. Because I want us to talk, Comrade Lamy, I want us to talk why the machines are getting set for why the machines are getting set for this video. Please, Comrade Lamy, I want us to discuss about this communique from La République claiming that civilians, we targeted civilians alongside the military, and that we are receiving help from Boko Haram. We are receiving help from a terrorist group out of the country. I want to begin by thanking La République for internationalizing the war, to announce to the world that there's a third party helping Ambazonia. But I want to inform the world that we have no help. We are not related with any terrorist group outside. Are you talking of Boko Haram? Boko Haram is hundreds of kilometers away from us, right far at the extreme north of La République. So I don't know how we will pass from our place, from Ambazonia. I don't know how they want us, they can imagine, to show you that La République are mad. They are mad and they are completely mad. We are affiliated to no terrorist group. The caliber of materials we have, since they have blocked the borders, every material, every weapon that La République is carrying is bought from money generated from Ambazonia for the past 60 years. They have been collecting money from Sonara, they have been collecting money from CDC, they have been collecting money from PAMO. So all their war materials are gotten from monies generated from Ambazonia. So every weapon that the bees are carrying, that the La République military are carrying, belongs to the people of Ambazonia. So what we are doing now, since they have tightened the border, since they have closed the border, since they have connived with the Nigerian government to seal the borders, our borders, illegally. So we have decided, we have taken upon ourselves that we will collect every weapon that they are carrying. So I want to inform you, La République military, carrying any weapon in Ambazonia, I want to tell you that that weapon does not belong to you. That material does not belong to you. Hand it over to our restoration forces and you go free. Or we will kill you. Listen, we will kill you and collect this material to defend those people you are coming to kill, rape, and to burn down their villages. This is categorical. I don't mix well when it comes to that. So I want to inform the international community that we have all the weapons, the sophisticated materials that our boys, our restoration forces are carrying. We merely collected what rightfully belongs to us from them. The chain cutters, the AKs, the Mark AB and Mark AC collected from La République. We have no alliance with any terrorist group, and we will continue to collect. We saw them coming with an ammo car, and one was telling us, I think we'll play the video shortly. One was announcing that since we announced the war, let me tell you something. We are not targeting civilians. And in the Bamising incident, no civilian was scratched. No civilian was touched. None. 15 La République invaders. 15 La République rapers. 15 La République rapists. 15 La République terrorists. 15 La République unauthorized forces who entered, who penetrated Ambazonia soil with a foreign uniform were taken down mercilessly. 2 of their ammo car was burned down completely. And this is what we are going to do. No civilian casualty registered. Our restoration forces went back to their camp. None was touched. All of them safe and sound. So any information of civilian casualties. Let them give the names of those civilians. Let them show us the bodies of those civilians. We know it is, the whole world know them. It is their duty. They kill civilians mercilessly. We have the names and their records. Was Bebe Mata a military? Was that 6-month-old or 4-month-old baby in Moyoka killed on the 20th of May, I think 2019? Was she a military? I just even want to quote the recent young man that was killed in Foncha Street, Jibril. Was he a military? Was he a military? Was he a restoration fighter? No. So La République is specialized on killing civilians. I want to inform you that our boys, our brave restoration forces, they are out to protect civilians. And they protect them to the best of their ability and capacity. I want to ask La République, I want to ask the international community, since our brave restoration fighters took up the courage to defend the villages, how many villages have been burned down? How many villages have been burned down? Since our invincible warriors, since our ghost warriors started attacking from a gorilla's mind, with a gorilla mindset, how many villages have been touched? They are even afraid to enter our villages now. Let them go to Bamising again and mess up. Let them go to Bafanji again and mess up. Let them go to Fue Bakundu and mess up. Let them go to Baipanya and mess up. Let them go to Kwakwa again or Bole. So you see a lame dog. You see a dying dog that cannot even bark, saying that they sophisticated weapons, they have alliance with a terrorist group. To show you their failure. Comrade, Lami, can you come up and let's stop?
Thank you, Comrade Paul. Thank you so much. I want to make this clear to the international community. If I'm given that opportunity to plan, to put down strategy to take out Boko Haram, I promise 1 month, 30 days, Boko Haram will be a thing of the past. Let me repeat myself on this. If Lami is given that opportunity to put plans and strategies together to take out Boko Haram, I give myself 30 days to take out Boko Haram. I want the American embassy in Yaoundé to hear me and hear me right. I want the international community to hear me and hear me very right. Boko Haram is sponsored by Dictator Bia's regime. And of course, Nigeria. Let me take this all over again. People like Kava Yege Jibril, the Speaker of the National Assembly in neighboring La Republic of Cameroon, he's sponsoring Boko Haram. Many others are sponsoring Boko Haram. Dictator Bia's government, I have said this times and times again. Dictator Bia's government, I'm so frustrated when Bia tried to link us with terrorist organizations around the world. We are not terrorists. Mr. Bia, you should listen to me and listen. Maybe you are suffering from dementia, but you must get this right. We are not terrorists. We are freedom fighters. And I want to sound this warning. Anytime someone from neighboring Republic of Cameroon refer to us as terrorists, I bet you we will pursue you till we bring you to justice. I'm not missing word here. We have clear evidence when the government of France was trying to wipe out Boko Haram and they printed CFA notes with GPS navigation chip in them. They gave to La Republic du Cameroon government to give to Boko Haram, and when they were trying to track that money, the navigation system was taking them to A2D. They shared the money among themselves. Dictator Bia's regime is reckless, irresponsible, corrupted. They use every opportunity to siphon money from the international community. I wonder what America is waiting to give to fight for to tell Dictator Bia that they are criminals. Dictator Bia and his regime, they always look for occasion to cook up stories so that the international community will benefit. They will benefit from the international community, I mean to say. They are coming up with these stories. Very soon they will be asking for aids. Aids that they will embezzle in Yaoundé, just like they embezzled the COVID-19 fund that was meant to help the people of neighboring Republic of Cameroon from the COVID-19 pandemic. They squandered that money. Now they are coming up. At in fact, you should be ashamed of yourself to link the Ambazonia freedom fighters with Boko Haram in the north. We have nothing to do with Boko Haram. Dictator Bia sponsored Boko Haram. I am declaring here, my name is Langmi. Dictator Bia is responsible for the action of Boko Haram in the north. If they cannot wipe out Boko Haram, I give myself 30 days to wipe out Boko Haram. With all the monies they receive from France, with all the money they receive from America, I give myself 30 days to wipe out Boko Haram as a defense person. They can win the war in the north, and they are dreaming every day. You keep dreaming that you will win you win the war in Ambazonia. I promise you here in Amazonia. The people of Ambazonia promise you here. Betty Asomo, Mr. Betty Asomo. If I'm pronouncing your name wrongly, please forgive me for that. But rest assured, I promise you are ill-trained soldiers in Ambazonia here. We have nothing in common with Boko Haram or any other terrorist organization in the world. We are freedom fighters. I have no remorse to be a freedom fighter. I am in this country because Americans fought for their freedom. I will never see innocent blood. But when you see the blood of our people, we will fuck you up. I promise. We will deal with you squarely. The call out there is very clear. The Ambazonia National Self-Defense Council, we are calling on all the forces from neighboring Republic of Cameroon who are sent to Ambazonia to drop their weapons, and we will show them a safe passage, or we will drop them dead. That is a fact. I'm not threatening anybody here. You can see for yourself. There are more videos coming on for the world to see, for people of neighboring Republic of Cameroon to see. Please, Comrade Oben, play the video of the priest from neighboring Republic of Cameroon who is lamenting, telling the people that they should stop sending their children to Ambazonia for the ARF to kill. And he is asking Dictator Bia Valerie, Mr. Lele Lafrik, to send their children to come and fight. You cannot sit in your offices and you send other people's children to come and die in Ambazonia. We don't regret to die for our freedom. We will fight for our freedom till that freedom comes. Comrade Paul, I want to say something here about whether they see the border with neighboring Nigeria or not. From day one up to today, Ambazonia are people with brain. If this cell phone was manufactured, I want to tell you why I'm angry with this criminal regime in Yaoundé. I want to tell you my vexation. My vexation is not the money they are taking from the petroleum product in India. My vexation, my frustration is the human potentials that beer is killing, is destroying every day. This cell phone was manufactured by a brain. AK-47 was manufactured by someone, by a brain. IED are manufactured by someone who sat down and think of way to do it. Ambazonians are capable. We are not subhuman. We are not Anglophiles as you refer to us. We are people with brain. I bet you our armory is getting stronger by the day because we manufactured our own weapons. We manufacture our IED. Nigeria became a liability to the people of Ambazonia from day one. And we're glad they did so. Because we turned that challenge to something positive. We turned that challenge to overwork our brain to come up with ways to defend ourselves. And that is what we are doing today. In Gokutunya and Bui and other countries, we have not spent a dime to buy weapons. We basically collect it from the hands of these ill-trained forces from neighboring Republic of Cameroon. The Beti clan, they believe, do you give air to Amazonia to breathe? Can you stop the internet? Can you stop our brain to work, not to work? So when you sit in Yaoundé, you believe you are a higher class human being, Ambazonia are subhuman, and you just think you can just come and trample on our people and get away with it. I'm promising you here in Ambazonia. And I promise you here, our people must be free. I am warning every enablers in Yaoundé. It is time for you to step out of Ambazonia for good. Because going forward, unfortunately, I'm fasting. I don't want to shout here. I don't want to talk so hard, so with hard words here. But I want to assure Mr. Beti Asomo. I want to assure Valerie. We don't turn human blood into business. You can imagine the promise you gave to your people. You said you were going to cross the people of Ambazonia in 2 weeks. That is not coming from me. That is what you said. That is what Dictator Biya said. That is what Dictator Biya's strategist told him. You said you were going to dissolve the 2 cubes of sugar in 2 weeks. We took that 2 weeks to crystallize the sugar, and now you can never dissolve that 2 cubes of sugar again. Comrade Oben, please play this video so that the people of neighboring La Republic of Cameroon can hear it for themselves. Go ahead with the video, Comrade Oben. Thank you.
Je voudrais vous prier, monsieur le représentant des forces armées ici, de bien vouloir transmettre ce message des familles éplorées, les familles pauvres, les familles qui perdent leurs enfants de cette manière. Nous vous prions de transmettre au chef de l'État, qui est le chef des armées, à monsieur le ministre et à toutes les personnes de nous aider à ne plus pleurer nos enfants. Que ce sang qui se verse, nous vous prions. L'État camerounais a toutes les possibilités d'arrêter cette guerre meurtrière. Je prie vraiment, au nom de l'Église, au nom de cette famille. Il y a d'autres soldats qui sont tombés à Moumoudemba. J'ai les photos. Ils sont couchés, des jeunes. Que le chef d'État nous aide à ne plus pleurer nos enfants. Transmettez ce message. Transmettez ce message. Ne l'arrêtez pas. Dites aux instances supérieures. Transmettez ce message. Sinon, on continuera à pleurer nos enfants. Nous ne voulons plus de cette guerre. On nous ose. Non, non et non. Voilà le cri des familles. Parce que les enfants qui meurent, ce sont les enfants des pauvres. Je dois le dire. Ce sont les enfants des pauvres qui meurent. Un enfant d'un général n'est jamais mort. Un enfant d'un colonel n'est jamais mort. Un enfant n'est jamais mort. Les enfants des pauvres, excusez, c'est le cri d'un fils qui pleure. Ne continuons pas. Nous sommes tous Camerounais. Arrêtons. Arrêtons.
PaulNilong, I want to remind that priest that we are not all Cameroonians. We are Southern Cameroonians and they are La République de Cameroon. We are not all Cameroonians. So when La République invade our territory, and that is what they will carry. I once said there will be a time when La République will go out on their streets and march against their system that we are committing genocide in our land. It means we are killing them in our country. And I'll say this without mixing words. We are going to smoke you out. You call yourself a police officer. You call yourself a B. You call yourself a gendarme. Whatever you are carrying, wearing any La République uniform, strolling in Ambazonia, we are going to smoke you out. I repeat, we are going to smoke you out. Even if you are dropped from the air, we will smoke you. Those tankers, we will smoke you. Even you are buried under the, we will smoke you. C'est les enfants des pauvres, poor people's children. The children of the poor. You have never heard the death of a colonel's son. The son of the colonel is controlling said in Yaoundé. The son of the colonel is controlling Semi in Douala. The son of the general is controlling this enterprise, is controlling this battalion, this office, this regional delegation. Drop your weapons. If you are in Ambazonia, I am warning you. Drop your weapons and leave Ambazonia. The 15 that we smoked in Bamisin, they thought they were wiser. But at the end of the day, the wise man will die behind the foolish man's house. And another 15 will die anytime from now. Listen, another 15 will die anytime from now. So a word to a wise is sufficient. La République military, Look at your family. Look at that your wife that you just got married to. Look at that your son that your wife just put to bed. Don't think you are better than the 15 we smoked yesterday. You are not better than them. If we smoked 15 yesterday, we will smoke 30 tomorrow. That I assure you. Those your rubbish that you carry into Ambazonia in the name of tanker, those things are not ammo car. They are just one simple explosive. Everything goes down. We are at war. You will cry. I saw another group marching in Douala the other day. They were carrying placards. You have not started until you will rise up against your own system, against that octogenarian government that has held a dictatorial government, a military government, a dictator hiding in the form of a democracy. Ambazonia is long gone. And for all you traitors, look at Kawa Yannick. Where is your DDR room mates? Where are the DDR inmates? I want to inform you, 80% of those young people have been killed. 80% of them have been killed. There is no DDR. There's no DDR center. They tried that as a method to cajole, but it did not work. So most of them were killed. Show me proof of their life. Kawa escaped and was trying to do his small illicit business. He's in the hospital today. Kawa, I remember when you decamped. When you dropped your weapon, I had a conversation. I talked with you for more than over a week, trying to talk senses into your head. But you preferred to betray your own people. There is one thing. I just pray that you don't get up from that bed. It's final. I pray that you don't get up from that bed, so that others will copy. That betrayal leads to death. I want to inform Ambazonians, I don't have a family when it comes to this war. I don't have a family. If you are my family and you are against me in this war and you step in my territory, I don't waste time with you. I treat you as a La Republique military. I treat you as a La Republique military. There is no compromise. You are not more than the 30,000 that have already died. You are not more than any of them. So if you are still joking in this war, if you are an enabler, if you are a traitor, hiding in the ranks of the people who will smoke you out, it's simple. We will smoke you out. So, Kawa, I have one prayer for you, that you will not get up from that bed. And your colleagues, you will confess where you have, you call them to yourself. You will tell us where they are. Fellow Ambazonians, we are at war and we are doing it. La Republique has been destroyed. So I have one advice. Still go back to your county. Go back to your LGA. Go back to your county. Go back to your LGA. You need to support your forces on the ground. You need to do that. It is your responsibility. It is our collective responsibility. Do we have any other thing to say today? Comrade Lagmi?
To put it out there to the people, for the people to see. But I want to point out something that you just make mention of, and that is the life of the priests who make that utterances on video. I think at this point we should pray for him. We are not here to see the innocent blood of civilian of neighboring La Republique du Cameroon. We are here to fight for our land to be free. So I will pray for that priest to stay alive, because as always, Dictator Bia is going to go after him, and eventually we will hear that priest has been killed. I'm sending out this audio already because we need more people. I'm making this statement already. We need more people like him to speak out the truth. CRTV conceal the truth from the people. We need individuals like that priest, to come out with the truth. And we must defend this truth with our last drop of blood. We Ambazonia, we must defend this truth with the last drop of our blood. What La Republic is doing, they are prolonging the war. I advise.
Are you getting me? Are you getting me, Comrade Langmi? Yes,
Oh,
are you getting me?
Yeah.
I said I was talking about Kawa Yanik, not the priest.
Yeah, I understand. That's what I'm just praying for him. I'm praying for the priest.
No, for the priest, he's doing it. It is his work. It is his responsibility to speak the truth.
That's right.
He has the right. He has the right to speak the truth. That is his responsibility. That is why sometimes I am disappointed with priests and some of these religious men in southern Cameroon, in Ambazonia, when they shy away from the truth. When they don't want to speak the truth, I'm sometimes disappointed. But when I see a priest pick up the courage on camera and tell La République military that it is a senseless war, tell Yaoundé to stop this senseless war, because they can never win, and they will never defeat us. So I think his bravery is worth acknowledging. So I also want to pray that the priest, God should give him more wisdom to continuously advocate. At least maybe one day the senses of the military coming into Ambazonia will be restored, because I know they don't have anything up here again. They have been sacrificed. They are sacrificial lamb. So please, any roundup statement before we
need to get these videos. We need to get these videos out there. But I want to say this: most of the priests in Cameroon and of course Ambazonia, they are businessmen. They are not priests, or maybe let me put it this way: civil servant to La République du Cameroon government. They are civil servant, so they receive money from La République du Cameroon government, from Dictator Bia, and they don't want to say the truth out there. So this priest, I really want to thank him for what he has said, and I'm equally praying that his life should be protected by God. And I think more priests like him should come out there and speak, so that innocent blood that are being spilled in Ambazonia can stop. Dictator Bia should know this. He's evil, and we will hunt. The priest mistakenly called Dictator Bia the head of state. He is not the head of state. He is the head of a terrorist group called Bia's government. That is a terrorist. Dictator Bia is a terrorist. And you know what? Each time you point your finger at someone, 5 or 4 of the rest of the finger are pointing at you. They keep trying to tag the ARF as terrorists, whereas Dictator Bia is a terrorist. Brigadier General Ka Valerie is a terrorist. Pro Consolele Lafrique is a terrorist. Mr. Betty Asombo is a terrorist. So they should stop.
Those are close cases. Those are close cases.
Their record is very, very clear for everyone to see. But please, Comrade Oben should play some of the videos we have during the week for Ambazonian to see. I know you have played some, but we still have two.
I think we have to. Yeah.
We still
Can
have
you play?
Yeah.
Yeah, good morning once more. Yeah, today is Saturday. Today is Saturday the 25th. 25th of September 2021. This here in Bui, the work of Bui Waters today at the Mongolia Street PBH Pata. So as you can see, here is the wheelrum of the vehicle that we are scattered here today in Bui. This is at least from 700 meters away from the road where we have found this wheelrum that the vehicle was scattered. We found this one in the bush, at least from 700 meters from the road where this thing has gone out and fell. A small destroy was. So after this one, I will show the house that this one was scattered. Although we can thank God that there was no injury. The parents we have well, the children are well. We have not got any injury, so we should thank God for that one. And we are saying to the BM regime that they should stop coming in our land. And this is the first and the last warning we are giving to them. If they continue, we will do more than this. This is the wheelrum that we have harvested. We have found this one in the bush. No one can even identify where this thing is, and we are showing that it's our land. So we are the one to identify. Even the military, they cannot even identify where this thing is at the moment. So we are pleading on them that they should go out, and we are still waiting them more to come, and we will continue harvesting. Well, today the 25th of September 2021, this here in Bui, as you can see, this is an household of a civilian. This was destroyed today at the Mongolia Street in BBH Pata. We can see the damage that was whole today in the civilian residence. We should thank God that there was no injury. The parents were in the house with the children. This attack that was in the BBH Pata, this was an accident that occurred in this home. Here is a part of an armor car that entered through the roof, destroyed the house, go down to the wall. As you people can see, the wall is destroyed. Right to the protectors, then back to the floor. Here is the part of the armor car you can see lying on the floor. Here is the part attached to the other one that I will show before down. This one is at least 400 meters. The other one passed. This one remains here in this house. There was too much destroyed in this room. As you can see, the plywood was destroyed. This is the plywood, all that was roof in the house, all destroyed. As you can see how the room is scattered. Here's a part of an armor car in this room.
The number one most important thing for every Ambazonian to do right now is to draft. Draft and draft and draft. People of Ambazonia, draft.
Okay, we'll be having more videos. I think we'll compile the other videos for next week Saturday, for next week's program. Any words, closing remark for our people tonight, Comrade Langley? Our SOS could not make it today.
Well, thank you, Comrade Paul. I would have loved Comrade Oben to play all the videos for this week so that we don't repeat videos, because I'm sure more actions are on the way in Ambazonia in this upcoming week. Because we have planned to actually go after La Republique du Cameroon very, very vigorously. So if these videos can be played for our viewers to see today, that would be so wonderful. However, if that can be possible,
yeah, it cannot be possible because most of those videos we did not forward them in the forum for him to prepare.
I forwarded them. I don't know if we have the video from Boyo. We have the video from
Yeah, Comrade Oben, can you take us back to the studio? I think most of these videos are not there. The videos are not there in the forum. They are not there.
All right.
But I think we'll still compile the videos for next week. Please, can you just give up your roundup? I think we are above time now.
All right. Thank you so much, Comrade Paul. Thank you, viewers. Fellow Ambazonia, our freedom is here, and no one is going to mess around with our freedom and get away with it. I want to urge every Ambazonian at this point to do everything humanly possible to contribute. Contribute. Drive yourself, drive your family members for us to end this war. We must end this war in a very positive note. At the beginning of this year, 2021, I said this is a very decisive year. That message was not coming from me. It was coming from the Ambazonia National Self-Defense Council, the ANC. It was coming from this interim government. We will match our words with action. The few months that are left before the end of this year is going to be deadly. I'm advising civilians to pay attention to the audios that we send out there. When we send out audios, we don't want to send out audios just for sending sake. We send out audios to give you directives on what to do, when to come out. We are doing this because we don't want you to die. The few months that are left before the end of this year is going to be deadly. You also what the Republic of Cameroon are doing on social media, sending their tankers, promising helicopter gunship, flying helicopters over our airspace. We are also preparing. We are also taking strategic location to hit them hard. So if you think that the Republic of Cameroon are preparing and we have closed our arms and closed our eyes just watching at them, then you are deceiving yourself. Pray for the forces back home. Pray for our civilians. Ambazonians in the diaspora, we can do better. Sacrifice a square meal a day to save homeland. Sacrifice a square meal a day to free homeland. If all the Ambazonia in the diaspora can do this, starting from today, I promise homeland will be free before you know it. I want to appreciate the Ambazonia Restoration Forces in all the regions of Ambazonia. I want to appreciate all of you for your sacrifices, for your time, for everything that you are doing to see homeland free. All the FEMA shall not pity. The people of Ambazonia are praying for you and your forces. FEMA of the Red Dragon, the people of Ambazonia are praying for you. FEMA Okoro, FEMA Tenkobo, we are all praying for you. You should know that this is your legacy that you are building. You should not compromise your stand to fight for your people for anything. We know we have unscrupulous, glutton criminals who are claiming to be Ambazonia Restoration Forces. I am advising you that the freedom that you will fight for your people will live forever, will be enjoyed forever by your children and your children yet unborn. But the money that you receive from La Republic of Cameroon today, or you extort from our people, that money is vanity. That money is vanity. Do what your people will remember you for good. Don't be a nuisance to your people. Don't be a nuisance to your community. This is a noble fight. This is a noble fight. You must fight by protecting your people. You must fight to protect the people. You must fight to protect the land. You must fight to protect the flag of Ambazonia. You must fight to defend homeland. Do it as if the entire fight depends on you alone. Do it as if you are the only one to free homeland. Our ancestors are watching. God is protecting you. But when you deviate and you, instead of fighting for the freedom of homeland, and you start extorting money from our people, you start being a local champion, terrorizing people with den gun, calling people on cell phone to wire money into your mobile account. Just sit down and think for a minute. Are you truly an Ambazonian? Our people are suffering. Our civilians are suffering. We must therefore do everything humanly possible to make sure we give them that freedom. Remember, we have people in the bushes. Remember, we have our brothers, sisters, our mothers, fathers in the forest. They have no one in Yaoundé. They have no one in America. They have no one in Europe. They depend on you and me and the rest of us to free them. Dear people, think of our people and do what is right. Pray for them. Let us not destroy our moral value. Let us use our education wisely. Let us not destroy the value that is in us to do what is right because of some self-aggrandizement or some money or position that La République du Cameroon are known to be doing. So please, if you are a fighter down there, fight with all your fight with total commitment, fight with total focus, fight to make sure that you deliver your people. Don't fight because you want to make a name. When you go out there to defend your people, pray to God. We have sustained this fight up to this point, not because we are strong, not because we are more powerful than La République du Cameroon, but because we stand for the truth, and the truth only. The Bible says, you shall know the truth so that the truth will set you free. Until La République du Cameroon come to the realization that we are fighting for what belongs to us, they will continue to die in our homeland. I thank you all. Our civilian, we love you. Continue to resist. Continue to withstand. And don't listen to people who are out there for distraction. I promise that I, as a person, will fight in the best interest of you people down there. I don't need to come to Ambazonia. I have an American citizenship. I can enjoy my life here. But what about you guys down there? No pain, no gain. Let us do it. People fought for this nation. People fought for America to be free. People fought for Europe to be free. This is our turn to free homeland, and we must do just that. May God bless us all. Over to you, Comrade Paul.
Touching appeal to the Ambazonian people. Fellow Ambazonians, I don't have much to say. We have said it. We stand by it till we reach. There is no turning back. We are going to just listen to as we wrap up. Thank everybody. We thank our sincere viewers, those who are faithful to this defense briefing. Please continue to share to groups, share to La République groups, both WhatsApp, Facebook, everywhere. Just share this show. I once more again thank Comrade Oben, the communication department, everybody. I don't know how to say thank you, but in my own small way. On behalf of the Defense Department, I say thank you. Thank you for being with us. Next Saturday is another day. Thank you. So we are going to run. We are going to close with this alert from our comrade Michel Bientong. The alert he was given to the Ambazonia people concerning the trap set by La République on the life of Field Marshal the King. So we are going to leave you except as you watch it, make a date with us next Saturday for defense briefing, 6 p.m. time. God bless you. Good night. Stay strong. Remain committed until we reach Boya. Thank you, Comrade Langmi. Thank you for everything. Thank you for the sacrifice. God bless you. Till next week, Saturday, we will leave you with this excerpt from Michel Bientong.
Hail this land of glory, we the Ambazonia, pledge our loyalty. Praise the soul of Savior who granted us the freedom. And let the soul the hero who brought the land with Diablo. Glory to glory, we rise and never to fall. Here in a nation, flowing with earth and holy. Glory, glory, glory to the Father for making you a nation, a joy forevermore. Ambazonia, land of freedom, you shall live in plenty, meeting our need. And your children shall be like the stars above. The Most High God being the watchman of this nation. Ambazonia, land of freedom, you shall live in plenty, meeting our need. And your children shall be like the stars above. The Most High God being the watchman of this nation.
Un appel d'un certain, permettez que je retrouve son nom, d'un certain Kim Alex. Kim Alex va l'appeler au téléphone pour lui dire qu'en fait, il s'agit d'un soldat camerounais au nom d'Onana Fabrice. Ça, c'est ce que mes sources m'ont révélé. Alors, Onana Fabrice, le soldat camerounais, qui va se cacher derrière le pseudo de Kim Alex, va dire à Général Nopiti en pidgin qu'il en a marre de la guerre, que vraiment, que les soldats camerounais sont là, ils se bataillent sur le terrain, pendant qu'ils le font, leurs supérieurs hiérarchiques sont là pour s'en mettre plein les poches, etc., etc., qu'il en a marre de cette guerre et qu'il aimerait intégrer le Marine Force of Bambalan. Et parmi les hommes de Général Nopiti, il y en a deux. Il y en a deux qui vont le trahir. Donc, c'est-à-dire que parmi ses proches, ses camarades d'armes, ses proches collaborateurs, si je puis ainsi m'exprimer, deux vont le trahir. Il s'agit d'un certain Boyki et Clovis Cornillac. Ça, c'est toujours d'après mes sources, très proches des services de sécurité du Cameroun. Alors, ce sont ces derniers donc qui vont convaincre le général Nopiti d'aller à la rencontre de ce Kim Alex qui aimerait rejoindre le Marine Force of Bambalan. Et c'est au cours de la rencontre que général Nopiti va être piégé et capturé.
Je voudrais vous prier, monsieur le représentant des forces armées ici, de bien vouloir transmettre ce message des familles éplorées, les familles pauvres, les familles qui perdent leurs enfants de cette manière. Nous vous prions de transmettre au chef de l'État, qui est le chef des armées, à monsieur le ministre et à toutes les personnes de nous aider à ne plus pleurer nos enfants. Que ce sang qui se verse, nous vous prions. L'État camerounais a toutes les possibilités d'arrêter cette guerre meurtrière. Je prie vraiment, au nom de l'Église, au nom de cette famille. Il y a d'autres soldats qui sont tombés à Moumoudemba. J'ai les photos. Ils sont couchés, des jeunes. Que le chef d'État nous aide à ne plus pleurer nos enfants. Transmettez ce message. Transmettez ce message. Ne l'arrêtez pas. Dites aux instances supérieures. Transmettez ce message. Sinon, on continuera à pleurer nos enfants. Nous ne voulons plus de cette guerre. On nous a. Non, non et non. Voilà le cri des familles. Parce que les enfants qui meurent, ce sont les enfants des pauvres. Je dois le dire. Ce sont les enfants des pauvres qui meurent. Un enfant d'un général n'est jamais mort. Un enfant d'un colonel n'est jamais mort. Un enfant n'est jamais mort. Les enfants des pauvres, excusez, c'est le cri d'un fils qui pleure. Ne continuons pas. Nous sommes tous Camerounais. Arrêtons. Arrêtons. Encore là.